The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Falcon first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. On first and 10, Cousins. That'll be caught by McLeod. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And here's Bijan. Space to run inside the 20. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. London brought in motion. Cousins now to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Cousins to throw. He'll get this to McLeod. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Mooney in motion.
Yellow. You know, he's easy.
Cousins out of the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yeah! There we go!
It's a first down run with Elliott. Room past the 20. Up the sideline at the 35. Down the sideline past the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. London brought in motion. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, Cousins.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. McLeod now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They go play action with Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Second down, Cousins. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Cousins and the offense electing to go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Cavante Turpin on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. You couldn't ask for a better turn in momentum. Not only did they score, Greg, but then they kick it off, and they scored again.
Well, how many times, Mike, do you hear teams talking about the double dip, right? You go in before the half, you score, you come out of the break, and you score again. They were able to do a double dip without ever having to go to the halftime break. I mean, back-to-back chances to score before the opposing offense even has a chance to take the field.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
The open man is Tolbert. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. Cousins gonna throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll run with Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. London brought in motion. One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the play fake, Dak. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense...
And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete to Elliott. Whoa! And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. Up the... Oh, the ball is out. The Cowboys have it. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Play action now. Prescott. To the left side. Caught by Lamb. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! 47! 26!
Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25.
Hey, you thought I picked that off too. Don't worry, I thought I picked it off as well, bro.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throw.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 23.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble. The other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were